Here we are, baseliners. We're jumping back into RimWorld. It's been a little while. RimWorld. We've had a lot of fun with RimWorld. It's one of my favorite games. But I have taken a little break from it. But it's time, I think, even though I have a million colonies kind of in the mix, I think I'm gonna start a new colony here. And the goal with this one, nothing fancy. We'll just do crash landed. Um, we're gonna do crash landed. We're gonna take Randy. Losing is fun. Commitment mode. Everything's just gonna be whatever we get. We're gonna do a random location, and we're just gonna take whatever colonies are initially assigned. Select random site. Oh, the desert, my least favorite. This is my least favorite biome so far. I don't know if I've ever really played in the tundra or anything. Um, hmm. Alright, slate, sandstone, marble. A little bit of agave. Alright, let's check it out. We're at the sort of the southern part of the map, so I wonder if we're gonna have permanent summer or something like that. I think I'll just do a... I should grab a preset ideology. I wish I could randomize this though. What's this one? Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. We can do the classic like. I do want to have an ideology. I just didn't really think about it. I really do wish I had a random button for the ideologies. That would be interesting. All right, so who do we have? Who are our our colonists? All right, we have Elida, Montoya, Cammy, Schnook, and Steel Neil. Steel Neil, I like it. Dude's got style. All right, he's a slow learner, but he's got style. Oh, him and Cammy are lovers. All right, so that means one sleep spot. All right, he's incapable of violence. It sucks. So we have mediocre shooters. We have decent medical. Okay. All right. It looks like probably not an atypical colony. We'll make do. We'll make it work. We always do. But here in the desert, I really am not savvy with desert survival here. So let's see if I can make it happen. Here we are. Steel, Cammy, and our little Mootin, our guinea pig. Should I unforbid all, or are there things around here that I would like to leave forbidden? I mean, I haven't really ran into that. Unless they're just like running far to grab things. I mean, okay, let's unforbid all. It looked like there's steel scattered about, that sort of thing, so we unforbid it all. There's a structure up here that could be a good starting shelter. Let's take a look. We're gonna want to be able to plant. Wood's gonna be scarce, so we want to make sure anywhere that we set up. I kind of like this area in here though. We would have less work to set up there, but I think eventually, if we survive, we will be able to better defend this position. And there is some fertility, right? 87%, 87%. Oh, that's speed 87%, fertility 100%. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna have to build some fiber corn. We want rice, fiber corn, whatever we can get happening out here. We do have, yeah, we're gonna be short on wood. so where do we want to set up? Maybe we could start in here. Could deconstruct the sarcophagus. We could build this area into... not really sure. Let's get everybody armed up. Who are the... Alright, you're gonna get a... pistol. Or we give... Should we give the bad one the rifle? No, I don't know. I go back and forth in that. And then steel, you're not going to be doing anything. You're not going to arm up at all. I'll let you guys kind of decide who wants to wear the flak armor. Let's... I kind of want to put... I kind of want to get plants started because I'm not sure how the foraging and hunting is going to turn out here. So let's get much food. Let's get food in the works as much as we can. We'll start with that for rice, and then maybe we could add, this could be cotton or something later. We are in permanent summer. I was wondering that because of our location on the map. Alright, so this will make it rice is the quickest and easiest. And then there is a little bit of wood here. We're probably going to want some more. So we could put some orders, just cut down all of these. And then as far as wildlife goes for hunting, dromedaries aren't bad. Dromedaries aren't bad to hunt, I suppose. And then I do want to plant some fiber corn. How long does fiber corn take to grow? We'll find out. Okay, so it actually doesn't let me grow if it's not fertile. That's interesting. But I do want to shrink the zone because I don't know if I want to... the yellow says 70% fertile. Maybe we don't want to bother planting on that, so we shrink it. Can I see the zone? Okay, yeah. Alright, now I can see the zone. I don't want to put out too many orders to start with because then everybody's sort of struggling to get anything done. They get too scattered around, their attention's divided. But if we're going to want wood at all, then we need this to be planted. So let's get the fiber corn in the mix. Right. Get those two things. We could let them go a little bit at that, and then let's figure out what we're going to build for. I guess if we just want immediate shelter. I mean, steel would be the easiest. Or we just go with wood to close it off. For now. We're going to want wood for fuel for a lot of things. That means power is going to be extremely important. Guess we'll use steel for this first building because it is laying around. We don't need to carve it into blocks. So let's go ahead. Structure. Let's make this out of steel. And we'll try to use as little materials as we possibly could. Which I think is that if we put a door maybe right here. And then as we sort of deconstruct things, we'll claim that. We'll claim these doors so that our mouse doesn't... Oh, we need a wall right there too. Guess I missed that one. We'll deconstruct this and these to make a little bit of room. And hopefully we at least get like a... Yeah, we just get a roof, place to sleep. And then, you know, we have a couple of little patches of fertile area we could add things to. I would add cotton would be a good one, and probably ooh, yeah, probably heel root. It's not gonna. We're not gonna have it growing wildly about, so we're definitely gonna need some heel root. All right, let's put some sleep. We're gonna want some beds. Is there enough wood around? Let's get a double bed for our room. Not enough stored. Let's get a single bed. Right there, maybe. It would be nice to put a wall in between them. And let's also build a stone cutting table, because we do want to rely on a lot of stone. Steel. Shit. How much steel do we actually have? Let's turn off that layer. Okay, we're roofed. Alright, how much steel do we actually have? We have some there. Oh, components. Okay, advanced machinery, rather. Looks like we have a fair amount of advanced machinery. Wow, even more. Alright, and some steel. Okay. Alright, so we'll use steel as much as we can. Likewise, I think if we tear down a lot of these tables, we'll probably end up with blocks. So that might be worth it as well. So let's actually build a stone cutting table. 100 steel, huh? That's a lot. Let's do it. Actually, can we do it this way? Yeah, let's do it that way. Bad temperature. Yeah, it's insanely hot. Like, I kind of want to make a windmill to get it cooler in here. Like, just get it going quick. Turbine. Do we have components kicking around? We do. Okay. Yeah, I kind of really want to do that. Let's make sure we're not building over it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I just want to make this real quick. I want to be able to spread out, but I also don't want to have to run conduit for long distance. Maybe we put the windmills up here. It gives us a little room to expand. And then run the conduit down. For now, I guess just to like directly, maybe like right around here, and we'll try to get a cooler just in this place. Like right here is probably good, or right here, and then oh, it's blocked. Okay, so we deconstruct that, and we build walls. That, and then cooler. Well, we're not going to be able to do it until they deconstruct that. All right. Also, what's everybody sort of like? Let's get everybody. Do we have any night owls? I don't see any capable of firefighting. Alright. So let's get on the work schedule. Let's get everybody sort of on the classic, for me, work schedule. Which way do I go? 5 and then 5? Yeah. Or a little recreation here and here, I guess. Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing it. Hopefully I won't have to build, or... Come on, break that down. Break this down. Oh, they wasted resources. I should be paying attention to who could do what. Construction 3 and 5. Okay. Let's get everybody up at 2 for everything for now that they're already assigned to. And then we will refine this a little bit. For example, everybody that can firefight, number 1. Patient, number 1. Doctor, number 1. Do we have anybody that could be a secondary doctor? They're all sort of... Yeah, they're both, the other two are pretty much the same. Childcare. Everybody should be on it to some degree. We'll drop these guys down, the lower ones. Basics. I like the basics to be done quick. Warden. Okay, so same. We'll get a few people on low. We don't want a prisoner to starve because somebody's down, and then after we fed them and sunk a lot of effort into recruiting them. Ooh, handling. Okay. This is good. This is good. Same with the animals. We'll put that down to 4 there, even though they only have 1. I'm at 2. Cook. We don't want a cook. Oh no, our biggest cook is a 2. We're gonna need to grind the cooking. We're gonna be a little sick, I think. Hunting. I'll keep that at 2. Construction. We need a couple more people on construction. Growing. 3. Everybody's got 3 grow, so I don't know why only one person has selected. Mining 0, 0, 2. Okay, plant cutting 3, 3, 3. They're all the same, so I'm going to put everybody on it. Smithing 2. They're all like, well, 2s and 1s. So I'm going to put all the 2s on. I only have 1 art guy. Then hauling, cleaning, research. We're going to want research a little high. 4, 4, and 0. Okay. So I think I'm going to leave it like this for now, and then if that way we have room, we can bump up one of these up to number 1 if we have something urgent that needs to be done. Alright, light. Okay, good, that reaches. Yeah, we definitely need to cool down our thing. And we need a recreation pit. Do the old classic. Do the old classic, and we should put that right next to the windmill, I suppose. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. Build it successful. Good job. Alright, now let's get who's our best builder? It looks like it would be steel. Consuming meal. We'll let him eat for a second. Before you pray, let's build this thing. We need it to be survivable in here. We already have heat strokes happening. Are you going to get components? Sure is. Alright. There it is. Alright. And we need a pet spot for Moten. Is that furniture or misc? I guess that's furniture. I guess it doesn't, but I don't know if Moten has a Let's take a look at the training. No bondedness. I don't know if that, let's actually not put it there. Let's put it right here or something. And we want to build out this room here. Deconstruct that. And we will want to like just make this a little bit bigger. I think we could stand to do that. Put walls in here to make the bedrooms private if we must, if we can. But it's not going to matter right now. Let's take a look at the temperatures. A little cooler out. Ooh, we don't have power. Going slow. Come on, we have to have like it reaches. We're just not outputting the power. Not yet. One way we can take care of that real quick. Just to make sure. Let's get another one of these puppies out here. And at some point, we're going to have to build a research bench so we can research batteries. Might want to do that ASAP. Yeah, let's do it now. I mean, we still don't have food production going, but we're relying on our survival meals at the moment. Also, it doesn't look like we've done any of our planting. Some of it's happening right now. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get batteries on the docket. And what kind of blocks do we have the most of? I see a whole bunch of different kinds here. We have slate, marble, sandstone. It looks like in number, slate is a lot. We have a lot of slate. So let's start with the slate. It says make any stone blocks. But let's start with the slate because we do need it to be somewhat uniform. I mean, we need, if we're going to make like walls or floors or anything like that, we need a lot of the same kind. Let's deconstruct that. Let's build this out. Let's just build these walls out here. Need batteries. Yeah, I know we need batteries. But in the meanwhile, we've got a nice cool room to do work in. Okay, so now let's deconstruct some of this stuff. So we'll square this off, and that'll enable us to maybe make a little bit better use of this space. We reinstall this, we could put her right here, I guess. There we go, everybody's got a nice cool spot to sleep in. Even Mountain. Let's reinstall this a little bit closer to the... I wonder if we do this, we can then make the walls. Oh, we can't do that for the research station though. Yeah, let's do that. Let's reinstall the research bench. Although, I don't know. We could do that, and then, or should we? Should we do it the other way? The research bench, it doesn't matter. It's going to amount to the same thing. What are we going to do for the walls here? It's also claim. Guess we didn't claim everything there. Yeah, go on ahead. I want to see some blocks. All right, we got the rice going. We've got fiber corn started. We're off to a good start. Now we need to get our supplies protected, I think. Oh, we have an animal migration. I think the ostriches might be pretty tough to hunt. Oh yeah, 100%. They don't take no. Yeah. They don't take any nonsense. Okay, let's take a look here. So I'd be looking at the brown, the green. Okay. Should we do some mining? Are we might still have, we still have some steel on the map. We still have some steel on them. So maybe we don't have to mine yet. And there's a lot of chunks just laying around. So if we want to build in here, our bill is for slate. Let's actually deconstruct this here for a second. We put a wall here. We need to move this. I think we actually kind of need to build a... Maybe we need to build a whole separate thing for the... for sleeping. So maybe we put that back. We put that back. And then we add a couple bedrooms. We have 3 bedrooms. That leaves us some space for a prisoner. We might have to start. Well, who's on crafting? Is anybody going to be doing? What's everybody doing? Sowing fiber corn. Okay, sowing fiber corn. Sowing fiber corn. Okay, well that's good. We'll get all this stuff started. We want it all growing. And then we'll plant medicine. And maybe we want a lot of it. It's permanent summer. I don't think we're super looking for maybe we could use hats or something. Maybe we can make those out of leather. So let's, for growing, let's take a look at heel root, I guess. It's a big spot, so I'm a little, maybe it's too much work. I guess let's just do that. We'll plant heel root. Nobody has level 8. Alright. Nobody has 8. Let's shrink it and we'll plant some cotton for now. It looks like we still haven't planted all the fiber corn. It seems like maybe all the rice is planted. And we really don't have anybody on. Yeah, we want block cutting. We should put at least one person on. Cammy's pregnant already? Come on, Cammy. You guys don't even care that light is right there. Alright, marriage is on. At some point, they'll have their marriage ceremony. Consider placing a marriage spot. I will. Where are we going to put a good marriage spot? Maybe in the old, I don't know. I guess we can claim this marble table. And then just put a marriage spot down here somewhere. Or is it misc? All the old miscellaneous. Law witness, and then we'll get to eat at the table. Should deconstruct some of this as well. We should also start thinking about defense. There's always so many things to get up and running early on. We don't have wood, a lot of wood for traps. That makes it a little harder. I don't know how long we decide to live here. Let's take a look around. We've got desert all around. What is this? Arid shrubland. Is that better? Like if we go north into this arid shrubland. Otherwise, we'd have to go all the way up here, which maybe we could do in a short... Maybe we could do in a short period of time. But I do kind of want to keep to the spirit of just accepting what you're given. Let's see how long we can stay in this desert. Yeah, let's see if we can make the desert work. I always run from the desert, so I'm hoping I figure this out. Relationship. Grand uncle. There are people who have a relationship. Okay, Zach, grand uncle of colonist leader. So, all right, let's see what this Zach character. They coming? There he is. There's Zach. Age 60. The Theverian Accord. Take a look at the old factions. We're neutral. Can we make them interact? I think I do this every time, and I can never find like anything that we could. Yeah. Oh well. They say hi. Nope. They're just continuing on. Well, hopefully she gets a mood buff just from seeing that her uncle is alive. Ate without a table. Awful barracks. Disturbed sleep. Well, there's a table right there. Guess we need something to sit on. Let's put a stool here. I hate to use wood at the moment, but we... How many marble blocks? Let's make a marble stool. 25. We have 30. We get an eclipse. Now we're getting some research. We're making some blocks. This is where we can start expanding. If we get enough blocks, we can make the bedrooms. We got to make some defenses, some traps or something. And we need storage. We always need something. Storage, defenses, traps, bedrooms. We don't even have a cook station yet. How much food do we have? We have a little bit of food. We don't have a lot to hunt. 23% grown on the rice. Oh, they're puking. Why is she puking? Oh, morning sickness. Steel, you gotta clean up after. I mean, you did it. You made it happen. Oh, come on, dude. I just cleaned up after you. The Rumbo. Alright, so we are growing some wood. Fiber corn. Cammy, you're making the place look bad. Alright, we have lots of slate now. Let's try to clean up the old, let's try to clean up the appearance. Do that. Alright. But I have a feeling we'll also want to structure. Let's switch to slate. Reserve our steel. We don't want to mine just yet. But we're not. Well, when made of slate blocks. Oh, requires heavy. I didn't even think about the terrain. Alright, so we have to figure out how we want this to look then. Let's cancel. So we want the bed, we want a little bit of space. Let's go ahead and push the space out some more. That's plenty of room for 2 bedrooms. However, we are going to want a 3rd for prisoners and whatnot. I can make that separate. Maybe we could turn something here to, I don't know, maybe this stuff here. Alright, what are you guys working on the floor? This place looking good. Uh-oh. There's not much to catch on fire over here. I know, we need a meal source, we need medicine. We're not good enough to grow heal root. Do need to worry about this medicine deteriorating. Northeastern? No, how about this? We are in the south. What is this? The faction? I guess for stonemasons, because we have no other materials. Southern stonemasons. And then settlement. What should we call this settlement? Let's call it after Elida. Elida's Landing. And we're not even good craftsmen, so to call ourselves stonemasons is rather a little bit of a, maybe we're aspiring stonemasons. I'll need a vent as well. As soon as this is built, we'll throw a vent in there. Still have a little bit of ways to go to research batteries, and hopefully somebody's intellectual will start to climb. Cammy. I love how we have a pregnant woman carving stone blocks. Keep on working, Elida, right through the night. There you go. I don't know how many meals we have. We don't have much. The corn is coming, though. The corn is coming. Can hunt something if we need to. Not a lot to hunt. Oh, manhunter pack. Well, looks like we'll have some meat after all. In fact, let's prepare for it a little bit. Let's get the old butcher spot. The classic butcher spot. Yes. Okay. Men hunting guinea pigs. Let's take a look. 2 of them. Come on in. Everybody's sleeping. Maybe they'll just pass on by. Or should we wake everybody up, get proactive, go out there and get them? That might be the best way. Pull up at work, I'll pull up with a squad. Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. This is a fresh colony here. I haven't played in a little bit. And I'm awful with the desert. Alright, we gotta take care of these guinea pigs. Let's get steel is useless. Elida, get you out there as well. Which one are you targeting? Trust you're getting. Crap. Just gonna have to melee. Okay. Our pregnant colonist did not get killed by the guinea pig. Let's pull her back. Oh, too late. Alright, undraft. There we go. Yeah, at maybe after the stream, when I'm off stream, I'll get you on the Discord. Do we have anybody assigned to cooking? They rot so quick, they're already rotting. Already rotting. We didn't even have a chance to butcher them. Let's move the corpses. We don't want to be seeing those all the time. Let's put them on the other side over here. We don't want to see those where are we going to put them, honestly? Way down here. Dumping. Store junk. Yeah, let's just sort of like... Alright, what can we store here? Let's just allow corpses. We'll keep the chunks close by. We don't want human-like corpses. Oh, we'll allow only rotting corpses. And we won't do human-like. That way, any fresh meat we'll be able to slaughter. Alright, we have one room. We can get Elida to live in there first. And we'll put Wotan in there with her. It's furniture. Right at the foot of the bed. Oh, we'll need a vent. I know, we need meal source, we need batteries. Probably need, we have some components now. Get through the basics. Yeah, keep working on the blocks. Let's see where her health is here. No immediate danger. Nobody's patched her up. Nobody's patched her up. Guess we have There's too many other things to do. Come on. I don't think we need to... So much stuff out there. Need to get covered up. That's... Man, after we get this bedroom done, we'll work on a shed. Let's get through some of the tasks that we have right now. Alright, construction level up. Ah, figures. Alright, good. The cooler's working for both rooms. I am hoping to get a lot of wood from this fiber corn. How much wood do we get from a single one? 2? Just 2? It's not a lot. Oh no. Oh, she's taking care of it. It's because she was resting. Yeah, we need... What are your needs? Jealous of Steele's bedroom. Really? Have your own private room. Steele's gonna have an identical room to you soon. Somebody needs that flak armor, I think. Probably whoever's using the revolver, maybe. Build that there and maybe a door. I don't know. We want a door going directly in there. If we put a hall here first, then the 2 rooms can go. Can that one cooler keep us reasonable? Oh, it's not even running right now. Barely any wind. Alright. Well, we will need a kitchen. We're gonna need batteries first before we do anything. So we'll let them keep going, but we do need to hunt and cook. We're not gonna have a lot of wood to be able to... Maybe we do a campfire for now. Or we just run the stove and see what happens. Maybe we have to build another windmill. Huh. Maybe we go nutrient paste. I've never actually used nutrient paste before. Whoa, it's big. It's big. And nutrient paste, huh? And I guess this hopper, is that for the nutrient paste? Alright, holds resources for use by machines. Is there anything else that could use a hopper? I'm gonna go with an old electric stove. Today's not the day that I decide to try nutrient paste. I know, everything's gonna be a speed penalty. We could add some walls. Crap, I really want to move that door. If we move this door, let's deconstruct it. Go. Now let's put a wall there. At least that way our kitchen has a little bit of... Let's see, let's go simple meal for now. Forever and ever and ever. Let's go ahead and hunt the dromedary. Let's hope we can get the food butchered up before it rots. Who is going to be our hunter? It's either going to be Cammy or Steel. Go ahead, Cammy. Come on, you got the blood trail now. Ooh, a psychic suit. Come on, you can do it. Wait, where are you going? Alright, fine, eat. But you know what I'm going to make you do? I'm going to interrupt your sleep. Let's go ahead and get this done. It's already so close. Oh no! I need somebody to butcher it. Who's our cook? They're all the same. Elida. Let's butcher. Don't want the thing to go bad. Alright, it's happening. It's working. Alright, there's a lot of meat out there that's going to spoil. We're going to need a refrigerator too. We need so many things. Take a look. Spoils 1.9 days at the current rate. Yeah, go up in there, cook. Should at least get a handful of meals. And let's actually, do we have enough wood or slate or anything to make a shelf? Let's kind of do that. Let's put that one right over here. No, let's, might want another stool at the table, so let's just put it right there. And this will be for, at the moment, let's just make it for food. Maybe medicine. Alright, come on. 1.8. Ooh, the ambushed knight. Let's see. Guards were killed in an ambush, now being followed by a man hunting guinea pig for a few hours. Who would we give the honor to? I guess Cammy, maybe? No, Steel. Okay, let's give it to Steel. Except with Steel. Alright. We're gonna have a guinea pig here, huh? That is quite the hat you got there. Where's the guinea pig? Is he coming behind you? This is gonna be a little bit harder than normal. Than we normally do. Yeah, cook up that meat. We don't want it to spoil. Alright, just one guinea pig. And Palamos fight? He could... Doesn't have any gear, huh? Okay. I want you guys to cook that last meat. Oh, we don't have enough. It's not enough. Alright, let's recruit. Cammy, you've got the rifle. Elida, where are you? You're right there. Okay. Let's get you out here too. Horrible shots. Ooh. Got him. Undraft. Alright, Cammy, I want you to butcher. Cannot. Okay, Elida, you got a butcher. Let's get this thing slaughtered while it is still good. Hopefully we'll go through these meals quick enough that they're not going to spoil. I know that's a weird thing to hope. That is certainly a weird thing to hope. I don't want my meals, I don't want to have to go through meals real quick. Alright, you should be able to cook. Shuttle arrived, alright. Gonna hop in there, Palamos. Click the auto load. Although I should have had him doing some work. Alright. Freeholder. Alright, what do we need? A ritual spot or something like that? Okay. I don't know if we need a ritual spot. Probably. Steel should be... Somebody should be cooking. She's hauling. Oh, our stove isn't even operational right now. Alright. We don't have a good impressiveness or anything. Come on, we need power for our stove. There we go. Cook the meat first, you fool. Okay, let's just go ahead and start that ceremony. It's not going to be good. Expected quality 15%. Okay, alright. Unimpressive. That's fine. We'll just have to be unimpressed. Ooh, gold. Nice. Did we start the ritual? Do we need to assign a spot? Let's cancel. Oh shit. What's going on? The bestowing ceremony has been interrupted. Insulted. They're fighting amongst each other and interrupting the ceremony that was meant for us. That pisses me off. I cannot believe that happened. We're over here waiting for our ceremony, and they got into a fight with each other, and Augustina straight up murdered Sidones. And who's gonna get blamed for it? Well, it doesn't look like we got blame. We'll see after they take off. Looks like they took off. Wait, who's Augustina? No, that's one of the... where did everybody else go? They leave her behind? Did the rest of them take off and they left her behind? And we've got neuroformers though. I'm using them. I don't give a fuck. Alright, let's see. The L-Tech staff. Ultra Tech staff. Psychic focus materials. He's not going to be able to equip that, is he? Cannot equip. Incapable of violence. So maybe clear that. Maybe we give Cammy the staff. She can do a little bit of melee. She's our best shooter though. Threaded with psychic focusing materials. Enhance the wielder's psychic sensitivity, allowing more use of psychic powers. The only person that could really... I mean... Alright, Elida. We're gonna give Elida the psychic powers. We're doing it, even though she's shitty at melee. She's also shitty at shooting, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Elida. Alright. How about this one? Alright, we're gonna have to dig a grave somewhere. Let's do the graves down here, I suppose. And Elida, you get the honor. Benefited from all this. Word of joy. Alright. Steel's novice ceremony. So Steel's gonna get... I should have saved one of the Neuralinks for him. We can still do the ceremony. Okay. So we'll have 2 psionicists. That's pretty cool. Did she work on... She has a grave. Okay, so Elida, let's bury... Cannot haul. No empty spot. What are you talking about? Grave right there. Strip reserved by steel. Oh. Burying her? Yeah, burying. That's why it thought there was no spot. Okay, let's try that ceremony again. They landed all the way down there. Alright. You know what happened to the last... you know what happened to the last person?